this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Mike is 59. Mike is 59. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. 59 Mike. 59 Mike. Check.
Now Trubisky on first down. An incomplete, crisis averted, almost picked. Instead, second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
On 2nd and 10, Trubisky, he's got Burton here. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Mike's 59.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
Check, 59. They can't hang with us. Mike's 5'9", Mike's 5'9". Here we go.
They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Switch, switch, switch. Check 31. Check.
Alert, 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 alert.
They'll run for the first time with Tariq Cohen. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, alert, 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 alert.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, exit.
Because I'm about to take you to school. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Going 58 is the Mike. Check back.
Now Trubisky to throw. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. Give him 32 on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Blue, blue, blue.
58 to Mike, 58.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Red, top.
Hey, you don't want to see me.
First down and run with Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Alert, 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 alert.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah.
Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Trubisky finding the former Eagle Burton for the Chicago first.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Championships, baby. Kill, kill, kill.
Red, top.
Hey, turn it out, turn it out.
Lock in, lock in.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
50
Get up. 180.
Mike, check the outs, check the outs, check the outs. Switch, switch. Check, check, lock it.
Red, top.
Motion, motion, motion. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Alert, 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 alert.
On 3rd down, a run with Cohen. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Trubisky will throw. Open man, Tanner Gabriel. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Out of the gun, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
59 Mike, check, 59. Let's make these babies cry.
On 1st down, Trubisky eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Check 52.
Hey, ball. Hey, zoo.
They go play action with Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
They're running it. Check 26, check 26. Check. 6 guys, check 6 guys.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
Mike, check, 59. I got one. Alert. Lunch 59.
Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Open man there is Cordarrelle Patterson complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
25, check 25, check 25. Watch safety.
18.
Safety screen.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. 20. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cordarrelle Patterson, 49 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's Trubisky. Hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here I come. Here I come. Here I come.
Alert, 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 alert.
Kill.
Move. Hey, Echo.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike.
No.
Now it's Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Alert.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Kevin Pierre-Louis. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. And an alley to run. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Now, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it, but it's because I believe in you guys.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on 2nd down. Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Ran, go.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
No gain on this defense, no gain. 18.
Check 3. Hatchet.
Now it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Check.
Hey, ball.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This Bears defense trying to hold on. This is 3rd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run pass option. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. First half, and the Bears have taken the lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12.
59. Here we go.
Hey, alert.
Mike's 59.
Don't let him breathe.
Now Trubisky. Completes it to the tight end, Burton. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good pickup, 17 yards and a Bear first down.
Blue.
59's Mike. 59's Mike. Check, 59. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Check 37. Check 37.
Red, tuck.
Slam.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Alert.
Mike, check. 59. You must be getting tired.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. Touchdown, Chicago. Allen Robinson, 58 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan is showing you.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
And it's 3rd down.
Stop. 180. Hey, ball. Alert.
Check 59. Mike is 59. Mike the 59. Here we go. Check 3. Hey, alert 3.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long.
Check.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
Here we go. Mike,
Lock in.
I got him. Slam. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
Alert. Hey.
They're going to try and throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Stop. 180.
I'm on. Alert flare.
Move.
Check 13.
Red, tuck.
Cloud. 58, boys. 58's Mike.
Hey, Charlie.
Keep it out. 58's Mike. 58's Mike. Man out.
Alert. Hey, ball.
On first down, it's Cohen. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I want to work.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to Robinson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Watch the screen.
Red, up.
Trubisky now to throw on 3rd down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
18.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Blue.
You can't block me. Switch.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the 2nd score there. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Kill.
18. Blue.
You got tight right there. Joker.
They'll run forward to Tariq Cohen, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Matchbox light.
3rd down and goal to go.
On 3rd and goal, Trubisky toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
1st down, Chicago.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Deuce. Alert 3. Alert. Lock in. Watch the shift. Check 24. Check 24. Q.
They run. This is Cohen. And an alley to run. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, 53 yards. And the Bears have retaken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This is fielded at the goal line. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eddie Goldman with a sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Second and 14. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Mike, 58, right there. Not today, you are. Not today. Check. Show it up. Whip. Watch the whip. Blue. Check 4.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Here we go. Tie it right. Hey.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky. He's got Burton here. 23 yards to pick up there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Bears first down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
58 for Mike, 58. 18. 49, check 49. Watch twist. Jam. Wide. Alert.
They go play action here on first down. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Tremendous field position there and a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Check 24. Check. Alert. Check. Crunch. Shoot. Out. Hey, watch it. Red, up. Slam.
This is Cohen. And he's free going down the left left side. It's a foot race. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Bears 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now Trubisky to Cohen out of the backfield. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Strip the ball. Strip the ball. 57's the mic. 57's the mic.
Now Trubisky to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Watch his slant. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Hey, Delta.
Tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Trubisky will throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Shit.
Lock in. Hey, orbit.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And no, it's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
180.
Here we go. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Out. 3 down. Out. Hey, switch gears. He's checking. Crash. Bang.
Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And this is Gabriel on the catch. Touchdown, Chicago. Taylor Gabriel with his 2nd touchdown of the night as the Bears push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is it bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Fielded about a yard deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Red,
Win the rep. Let's go, right here.
Hey, Foxtrot. Alert.
58's the mic, 58's the mic.
Here's Trubisky to throw. He finds Robinson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Trubisky now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10.
Yeah. Mike 58 right there.
Hey, my 7.
They'll drop to throw. This one into the hands of Burton. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike.
2nd and 3. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. It's a gain of 34. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. No.
18.
Check 50. Check your hot read. 58's the mic.
On 1st down, it's Cohen, and they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Come on, 180.
Mike 58 right there. All right, T, let's go.
Good move.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go, 58's the mic. Here it comes.
Hey, Haywood.
58, boys, 58's Mike. Here we go, T. Here I come.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes.
Check the backer. Check.
Rush in. Red, tuck.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Sponge. No. Switch. Check.
Red, tuck.
Looky here, Trubisky wants to throw it. And he fires one that's intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it.
Intercepted. They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 3-yard line.
And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the kick here is good, so add 3 to the total, but they're still coming up well short, and that is how this one comes to an end. Well, in this one, partner, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set, but they still competed until the final whistle.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Chicago.